It seems that if I ever speak about people, I tend to talk about people who become professional actors, which is, I suppose, inevitable. And I think, a few do stand out. I mean, Sam Rookin is such a tremendously good actor. And as the Inspector in Inspector Calls in 1998, he was really outstanding. In that production was Nikki Swift, who's gone on to do wonderful work. She's in the world tour of Mamma Mia. But there was a very strong cast. Matthew Tiffin, Cheryl Clarke, Paul Culshaw, Becky Graham, George Worley, Lindsay McCaffrey. It was only a small cast, but 4 or 5 of them have actually had professional work before they joined that play in 1998. And it was just at such a, I think, quite a good standard. People like Arthur McBain, he was Danny in Grease in 2008. He was a tower of strength and very dynamic, extremely enthusiastic as well as gifted. Chris Cooper, of course, who is now living and working in New York. There's so many of them. I suppose one of my favourite shows would be the second Les Mis in 2012. And I learned a lot from 2006 when we did it for the first time. It was John Turner did the set, I think, on both. For both productions, and I'd like to express my thanks to him. He was always very, very supportive, as well as very talented with his set design. But the lighting was done by a guy called Sean Shanahan, who I think has gone into professional lighting supply now, to his own company, and it was really outstanding. But we had some really fine performers. Lydia Cedars, Madame Thénardier was outstanding, and a few others were just Sam East as well as Javert. There's quite a funny story about him, because we used to do as probably still happens, at Speech Day, they'd invite us to come along and do excerpts in the musical interlude. And we did Les Mis in 2012, November 2012, I suppose it was. And the mic went wrong when Sam was doing these number stars. In fact, he really struggled with it, or rather the mic was struggling. But he was obviously so good, he got a tremendous round of applause.